The one word that I would describe Greg as would be innovative.
Transformative.
Caring.
Innovative.
Uncompromising, but in a good way.
What makes Greg such a great principal is that he challenges us constantly to do the best for our students. We want students to be creative contributors and innovative problem solvers for a changing world. And everything that we do, he challenges us to hold up that ideal.
The school in its entirety was transforming. And that sort of transformation can only happen, I think, when you have, a leader driving it in the way that Greg does.
Greg's a big person, not just because of his height, but I think because of his integrity. He's willing to live by his values and not break them.
He is a sincerely kind, generous and empathetic person. You can see evidence of all of that human aspect in a lot of his work.
We came here when the school was a big piece of ground, and he was able to articulate how St Luke's was going to be different.
And I remember when I came to this school for the first time, I was very nervous, but he welcomed me in such a nice way, so I felt comfortable in a new school.
I always feel like he seems very present when he's talking to you. There's no sense that he's thinking about the next thing he's got to do or who else he needs to talk to.
Greg's brought a lot to our school community. I came here at the end of the first year of St Luke's when we had 87 students, and now we have 1,400 5 years later. Nothing would have been done here without Greg's vision and his ability to enact that vision.
We had only a few demountables. There was just a little bit of grass area where we would play soccer and football. I've noticed that the buildings have definitely changed. We have way more space and way more classrooms.
He has challenged us all the way along to do things in what's the best interest of student learning, and he's managed to do that across a K-12 landscape.
I've seen our two boys both flourish and grow in confidence in ways that I don't think I was really expecting. That focus on becoming valuable members of society, really I think set our boys up for a successful life.
I'm not sure I have a funny story about Greg, but I have a funny vision of Greg. Seeing that silhouette of this massive man walking along with a 5-year-old, holding their hand and being such a height difference, and I would imagine that he would be quite scary to some of those little people, but he is like a rock star in the playground.
Yeah, I still remember the first 2 book weeks and he comes out and dressed up as Hagrid, and I'm pretty sure some of the younger students thought he was Hagrid. And the next year was the BFG, the Big Friendly Giant, which I just think encapsulates him so beautifully.
So Mr. Miller, I would just like to thank you for being such a caring and kind principal. We will miss you.
We wish you all the best, and rest assured we will keep you in our prayers.
Thank you, Greg, for being both a great principal and a great man, and enriching the lives of our students and giving an opportunities to staff to really enrich their own professional lives also.
I want to thank you for your open-hearted attitude, and I know that our boys are well set up for the rest of their life, so thank you.
I've appreciated that you've involved me in discussions to do with plans for the school that impact on the faith community. But most of all, and you can see the colours I'm wearing today, Greg, I've enjoyed our discussions about the ups and downs of the mighty Sydney Roosters. Go the Chooks. Every blessing to you and Jen and your family for your future, Greg.